5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from San Francisco, broadcasting around the world. You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Hello, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back. Let's make sure y'all can hear me. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video, all right? We got to get into some things today. Let me tilt my mic up, all right? Boom. We got it. Ciao. All right, so if you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome and hello, all right? Can y'all hear me?
Hello, motherfucker.
All right, drop some bells and bombs in the comments if you guys can hear me. We got to get into some things. It's already starting off to be a very, very messy Monday. All right, and I'm sitting back and sipping my tea, okay? And I'm doing strawberry lemonade with Jose Cuervo. Oh, she's right here. Lulu is right here. Hey, Lulu. Wake up, girl. Boom. Okay. So, well, we got to talk Tasha. Well, let me make sure my sound is on before I just start going all the way in. You know how I do. I got to make sure because I don't want to put on the headphones just yet. All right, so we got it. We popping. All right, so, well, we've been asking Tasha K to let us know what's going on between her and Ra Ali and all the things, and you know what's going on with Nicki Minaj, and it's just been a lot of la, right? And nobody knows what's going on. So yesterday, Tasha K dropped her video, and she blasted the shit out of Ra Ali. Basically said that Ra Ali, you know, is a fraud in so many ways. And basically she was using Nicki's name to try to get a deal, a TV show deal on WeTV. Actually, she was including Nicki, T.S. Madison, Brooke. I mean, she was just trying to say, like, Rob was trying to use all these people to forge signatures and really basically use Nicki Minaj for clout and use Nicki Minaj's name to get access into different spaces which she wouldn't have access to normally. And for that, allegedly, according to Tasha K, that is the reason why Nicki Minaj does not fool with her at all. Okay, Nicki Minaj does not fool with Ra Ali because of that. Now, Ra Ali and her team and people are just saying that this is not true. Okay, people are saying that you know Nicki Minaj and Ra still do talk. They're just not talking about the situation between them two because it's nobody's business. Mob Radio for over there. Shout out to Millie from Mob Radio. She did a video. She got involved with it. She's the co-host with On Site. Okay, and she talked about she was speaking basically for Ra Ali and was basically saying that so the things that were not true. Okay, but Tasha K was going on basically saying that On Site it's a failing blog. It's a struggle blog. They're trying to get people to pay to promote their blog, and you know, and Tasha K is just pissed off. All right, so she aired out Ra Ali, but I have to think about like, where's this coming from? Why is she airing out Ra Ali? Like, what is all this about? So I'm here to get into it. I heard T.S. Madison name was mentioned, and I'm here to add a plot twist to all of that we hear that's going on. So first things first, why is Tasha K mad? Well, it's funny you ask that. Tasha K is upset because Tasha K is the queen of breaking exclusives and stories. However, she feels as though Ra Ali and On Site, they took her story about her exclusive story about Future and interviewed the baby mama or the ex-girlfriend or whomever. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and cap. I don't watch On Site. and I didn't see the future Tasha K interview, so I don't know what's going on, but that's what Tasha K said. She's upset because she feels like On Site is trying to become a blog now, and Ra Ali is a former Love and Hip Hop TV celebrity. She has over 1 million followers on Instagram. She used to have a shoe company where that's kind of was her claim to fame. And so Tasha K in her mind is like, girl, you're a celebrity. Why are you celebrities coming all the way down to YouTube? Now you guys want to be bloggers. I'm tired of you hoes. Get your own clout. And she's alleging that On Site have tried to pay for people, different bloggers and different YouTubers, to try to pay for production or to pay for promotion. I've heard that through the grapevine too. Am I mad about that? No. But I guess Tasha K's point is, well, girl, you have an Instagram with over 1 million followers. Why do you need anybody to help you promote? Why do you need to pay for promotion? All right. So with that being said, and she's also upset, again, like I said, because she feels as though Ra Ali stole her or tried to steal her exclusive or her future wine off of her website and tried to attempted to put it out on site as an on-site exclusive, when in all actuality, according to Tasha K, this was her exclusive. It was nobody else's. All right. So in the real world, I would agree with 100% with Tasha K. Like, first of all, I'm tired of these damn celebrities getting on YouTube and wanting to become commentators and personalities and all that shit, because it's like, all right, well, we don't know what else to do. And, you know, and it's no shade against Ra Ali or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's like, it's mainly love and hip hop people. It's like all these celebrities, these reality TV stars, it's like, all right, once that reality check is dried up and the bookings aren't the same anymore, all right, let's now be YouTubers. You know, that's just the going rate. It's just, they're all doing it. So on one hand, I understand what she's saying. But on the second hand, in a perfect world, imperfect world, I don't give a damn. I think that Ra Ali should take everything from Tasha K. Take it all. Use every single story that she has. Who gives a damn? And don't give her no credit. Why would you? Why would you? Why would you? This is all fair. Let me tell you something, Tasha K. You don't get to sit up here and bitch and moan and complain when you sit there and you do it to people every single day. You steal people's stories, concepts, and the minute somebody calls you out on it, you holler, it's business. It's just business. Or you're jealous of me. Or they're jealous, or she's jealous of me. You just did it to Neek at Night. You just did it. I mean, you do it to YouTubers that are not, like, you do it to smaller YouTubers all day long. You do it. That's what you do. And you said it yourself, it's business. And I guess that might have got some traction. You can't be mad that she has a little celebrity attached to her name with her blog to help it get pushed and help it get verified. Just like you said that you can't help that when you take people's stories that you have the numbers and they go viral, this, that, and the third, and you have a platform. It's business. So nobody should feel bad for Tasha K getting her story stolen or reproduced by a celebrity blog now. No one should give a damn about that. Because I don't. Good, take them. Because she does it all the time. Take the story. Take them all. I would. Give the damn. Okay? But that's why she's mad. Why is it okay for you to take stories, but then when it happens to you, now you mad and you want to air Ra Ali out? See, and see the winos, they won't say nothing about that. You know, it's all good when Tasha K is fucking this one over and throwing that one over and digging a grave for that one and tossing that one in the dirt. It's all good when she's playing dirty. But when she gets mad and she gets up here and she's wailing and she's pissed off, you can tell she was in her motherfucking feelings on that video. That was personal for her. Don't get personal, baby. It's show business, love. I know you didn't hey, it's entertainment, baby. Did you get emotional? You better tighten up, bitch. You showing weakness, love. She took your shit. And they just got verified. Tighten up, bitch. You feel that heat. And I don't even watch you on side. I'm the queen of exclusive. She was pissed. I'm the queen. She was hella mad. I'd take another story too if I was Riley. I wouldn't even respond. I'd just take every story that she got and repost it because you're gonna get more. You have more credibility than her anyway. On site, the blog looks good. I'm not even gonna no cap. Usually I don't like blogs like that or celebrity blogs, but the fact that they are giving YouTubers an opportunity to come up and other personalities opportunities, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Had it just been her show, I'd have been like, girl, this is a generic Queen Radio. You not fucking with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj don't fuck with you. So now you want to be on camera. Now you want to do a podcast. Or because Star Brim got a podcast, now you want to have a podcast. However, the fact that she is incorporating other YouTubers and different talents and things like that, I'm with it. I'm for it. Okay, so shout out to One Site and the things like that, whatever. I still don't watch it, but shout out to them. Now, yeah, back to Tasha K. Girl, you can't be mad because she took your story. She took your story and she used your story, girl. And she's probably going to monetize off your story. And I'd keep taking the stories because it's just business and you don't want to take it personal. Ain't that what you tell everybody else? It's business, honey. So tighten up and get out your feelings. All right. So with that being said, though, let's get into what she was saying. The reason why Ra and Nicki do not fool with each other anymore. I'll tell you this. Somebody is lying. I feel like I think that Ra Ali and Nicki Minaj, they don't like each other. I mean, they would Ra Ali would like people to believe that they're cool, but I don't think they're that damn cool. It doesn't take rocket science or Stevie Wonder's blindness to be able to tell or not be able to tell that they not cool. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like they not that cool. So you can miss me with that, Ra and the whole team over there. Y'all not cool like that. And Nick and Tasha. Well, see, here's the thing with Tasha K. I don't think that Tasha K is lying because I do think that was the information that she received and she believes that it's true. But I think that what she's doing is she's using the fact that we know that she has been in communication with Nicki Minaj to leverage the idea that she could have possibly gotten the information from Nicki Minaj herself, which I think is pretty darn clever. Because her and Nicki Minaj have been in communication prior to the 30-second phone call on Queen Radio. So they've been in communication for some time now. But I think that the fact that we, the people, got to actually see and hear the interaction, that's all Tasha K needed to do when she wanted to push her narratives. And not for nothing, if Ra Ali and Nicki Minaj are still cool, talking on the phone and things like that, why in the hell is Nicki Minaj still following Tasha K? The fact that even if Nicki Minaj did not tell Tasha K this or didn't have anything to do with this, the fact that she is still following Tasha K is a silent endorsement, is a silent cosign. And I don't want to hear that Nicki Minaj is so busy. Nicki Minaj is not busy at all. Not like that. What is she doing? Wait. She's not that busy. Anybody that try to act like they busy 24/7, listen, we all people, we not that busy, and we all on the internet. She knew she wasn't that busy when she called Tasha K to wear out Wendy Williams. Okay, so she knows what Tasha K is saying, and people are sending it to her. Nicki Minaj is not that busy. She's not that stupid to not know what's going on. So she knows very much so what's going on and who's talking about her, especially when it's a bitch like Tasha K. So y'all can play that if you want to, but if Nicki Minaj is still following Tasha K and talking to Ra Ali, Nicki Minaj is being a messy motherfucker. Period, Pooh. Nicki Minaj is being very, very messy. And if I'm Ra Ali, I don't even want to be cool with you because you sitting up here letting this bitch push a narrative on me and you're not checking her on it. And some people gonna say, well, this is blogger stuff, this is low-level stuff. No. I was at the Met Gala with you. I knocked somebody in the face for you. Me and you we're not just some YouTubers that you met through searching through your search bar. You know me, Nikki. I've been in your house. We've been on vacation. Get this lady, let her know to stop playing with me because she's pushing this narrative out to hundreds of thousands of people. And that's what our next conversation is. Girl, what is going on here? Why is she doing this? If y'all so cool. If Ra and Nicki is so cool, that should have been the conversation. Okay? And if that was the conversation, Nicki Minaj should not be following Tasha K because that is a silent endorsement. Why would Nicki Minaj be following somebody that is spewing lies and could be tarnishing her name or putting her in unnecessary drama? Why? Because Nicki Minaj likes that drama. That's why. Now, and Nicki Minaj is being petty, so whatever Ra Ali did do to her, she's probably allowing Tasha K to put that heat on her and letting it rock because Nicki Minaj is that kind of girl. But let's get into it some more. So, with that being said, when I was listening to Tasha K, I was thinking to myself, did Nicki tell her this information? Because she sounded so convincing. And my thing was, I'm like, okay, so what would make Tasha say this? Because if you watch the video, there was a piece of the video in the front part where she was literally finger banging and blowing. She was finger banging Nicki and blowing Kenneth Petty like none other. I'm like, oh my God. So this is either two things. This is literally Nicki Minaj talking through Tasha K. Because, I mean, it was just, it was so bad. I was like, damn, did they come yet, Tasha? Because she was literally just going in. I mean, she had Kenny on this side and Nicki right here just going. How dare you? And don't you ever come for that's a strong black man. And I'm thinking, ain't this the same bitch that, what? I'm like, and I know they just shot all the in Tasha. She was just like caught all of it. I mean, just all in her face because she was asking for it. She wanted that. She wanted. I mean, she was sucking big. She was really sucking. Okay, she was sucking big on that. I'm like, whoa. She's really sucking some dick today. Okay? I ain't never seen her do that. She was in rare form with that one. Oh, she was in rare form. Talk about a payroll. Whoo. Whoa. But there's two things. Here's what I'm thinking. She did that for two reasons. First reason, either that was directly Nicki and she is cool with Nicki and she is talking to Nicki, or she knew that she was about to be messy on Nicki Minaj's time with Ra Ali, and she knows Nicki Minaj's weakness is Kenneth Petty. So she knows that Nicki Minaj doesn't care about anybody else other than Kenneth Petty. And we're in a climate right now where Nicki Minaj is looking for anybody, will support anybody who is supportive of Kenneth Petty because she's looking for validation in that, and she's gonna cling to people that support Kenneth Petty. So if Tasha K goes in and just blows Kenneth Petty off, that means anything she says later on about Ra Ali or Nicki Minaj, Nicki won't care because Nicki is satisfied because Tasha K just went and caped across the world for her husband, which is Nicki Minaj's biggest priority, the only thing that she cares about, and she's in this La La Land facade. So Tasha K was very smart on that because she's like, well, shit, I'm finna go air this shit out, but before I air this out, I'm finna go cape for the husband, so then Nicki Minaj ain't gonna be mad at me because she's gonna know I'm the only bitch really out here really caping hard for my hundreds of thousands of followers for her fucking husband. So it was a trade-off. I'm a cape for your husband, but I'm gonna spill some tea too. I'm just saying. Okay? So here's what I want everybody to also understand. So that's one scenario. But then I'm hearing T.S. Madison being thrown around. Okay? Now here's the thing. Y'all know I keep it a stack. I don't think that T.S. Madison had anything to do with this. I don't. I feel like T.S. Madison, you guys know how I feel about Madison. Madison is very much so worried about more about herself and her opportunities. Madison is not going to burn no bridge over no Tasha K. Madison has been talking to Nicki Minaj before Tasha K. Madison also is to play good cop way too much to sit there and go that far in depth with with Tasha K. And I think a lot of people are missing that there's a plot twist. There's a plot twist. There's a plot twist. Oh, yes. There's a plot twist. Okay, so here's the tea. Here's the tea. That Monday night is when everything jumped out the window, when everything happened, right? That was the Monday night. The same Monday night that Tasha K texts Ra Ali, according to the documents, the text messages that were provided, and wanted to talk to Ra Ali. That same Monday night that Tasha K called me. There's a plot twist. That same night, Tasha K was on a live stream and said that Gio was going to calling her, and Gio was going to be pissed about the interview that she did with T.S. Madison. Are you guys following me? So I'm saying that to say this. Tasha K texts me and says, we need to talk. I'm like, girl, I don't respond. She texts me from another number and says, we need to talk. It's very, very serious and important. I don't respond. I'm like, oh my God, she's saying it's serious. What do I want to talk to her for? I don't like her. She had just got off of a cockeyed live and was trying to drag me. And, she was mad about, daytime sending me the $500 and all of that stuff. And she's lying and first of all, Tasha K, you're a goddamn lie. You know that YouTube don't take 60%. You got to stop trying to lie on people's numbers to try to push your narratives. Everybody is not doing bad and everybody's not jealous of you, bitch. And I made a lot of money during that live. So I know you fucking lying. Okay. So anyway, she called me and tried to give me some information. And I'm like, girl, I don't like you. I don't know why you calling me with this. Why are you calling me with this? And to me, she tried to give me some information on TS. And I'm like, girl, I'm not going to do that. I'm not in on this. I don't care. She said she had got some information from somebody else, and then in regards to TS and this, that, and the third. So what that said to me was she was on the phone with Gio. Gio had told Tasha something about TS. Then Tasha came and called me. That's then when Tasha made that subliminal post to TS on her YouTube channel. Okay. Then I don't know, maybe they have talked and then everything came down and it was fine. However, I'm saying that to say this. Tasha K and Tasha K and Gio are very, very cool, and they were being messy on the phone. So there was a deal that was supposed to transpire between Ra Ali and where Ra Ali wanted a WeTV deal and a TV deal, and they were trying to bring TS on and this, that, and the third. But TS declined it because she has her own things going on. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out. However, the only person that would be privy to that type of information would be Gio, who was talking on the phone to Tasha K. And I think that it's very, very interesting that in the live video, Tasha K made it very, very clear, almost so clear that when I watched the replay, I'm like, girl, she got the information from Gio. She didn't get it from Nikki. She didn't get it from Madison. She got it from Gio because, you know, when you try to be like, it wasn't T.S. Madison. T.S. didn't tell me nothing. It was almost like you were trying so hard to get T.S. Madison out of it, but something came from around T.S. Madison, out or about or around T.S. Madison. And the common denominator is Gio, because this all happened the same night. You were on the phone with Gio. Gio was being messy on T.S. Madison's time, which made you call me and try to have me be messy. And you did that subliminal post and takedown. Then that was also the same night that you needed to talk to Ra Ali, because Gio must have told you something, because you know what you told me, Tasha. So Gio must have told you something about T.S. Madison and said that T.S. Madison said XYZ about Nikki or Ra in the deal, or not wanting you or something like that, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what he told you, but he was being messy. And you felt like you had the ammo enough to air it out. She knows something. Tasha knows something. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that she's lying, because if she lying, we know Ra is definitely lying, because girl, y'all not cool. Like, y'all not gonna keep playing with me. Like, we're not gonna sit here and just be like, oh, Tasha lying, but Ra and Nikki clearly don't fool with each other. Okay, so that's the plot twist. So a lot of girls didn't really put that piece together, but that's why you need to come here and really get the full circle effect, because, bitch, we got to sit back and we got to assess the situation. Gio was behind the scenes being very, very messy, so he probably went ahead and said, because why did T.S. Madison's name even get brought up in that live? I mean, in that video she just dropped. But here's another plot twist. Here's another plot twist. Girl, Gio was there was a deal that was supposed to be made with, you know, the Ra Ali stuff. It just did not go through. But Gio was doing a lot of the communicating with Ra Ali. However, Ra Ali, and which she should, clearly talked to her co-host, which is Mob Radio from Milagros, Mob Radio, shout out to her, and gave her the information. Now, Millie was going with the idea of it being T.S. Madison, which would be rightfully so, especially because you're talking to Ra Ali. So whatever Ra Ali is telling you, you're gonna go with it, because you know you're working with her. But I feel like there could be a possibility that maybe Rob was a little bit salty that Madison didn't do the show with her. Because why would Ra allow Millie to think that Madison inserted herself or was over there spilling Nicki Minaj's business, when Ra knew that she was talking to Gio for majority of the stuff? I don't know, girl. I'm just saying. Those are my thoughts. All this is allegedly. I don't know if any of this is true, but I had to put my thinking cap on, because I feel like both sides of the playing field are trying to play me. And I'm like, girl, nobody is making clear enough sense for me. And I'm getting irritated, because I'm like, both of y'all niggas is lying on both sides. So, what I think, in a nutshell, is, in the simplest form, Tasha K is mad at Ra Ali for taking the Future story and the fact that On Site is coming up and it probably got some good engagement on it. Okay. She knows something about Nicki and Minaj and Riley's relationship. Also, Gio was being messy that Monday night and was probably discussing some things. And I don't know if Gio and Madison had a conversation, but they was getting money together. So Madison could have said something about Gio, or Gio was the manager at the time. So Gio could have been like, that's not a good move, or I don't want to work with her, whatever the case may be. But Gio clearly went and discussed things that Tasha, things that him and Madison have discussed or didn't discuss, whatever it was. He went and discussed those things with Tasha K, and Tasha K reacted. So the source is Gio. So it wasn't T.S. Madison, in my opinion, and it wasn't Nicki Minaj. However, if Nicki Minaj is still following Tasha K, then Nicki Minaj is endorsing these messages. So I don't know. I can't say that Tasha K is lying about the forgery, this, that, and the third. She could be putting a little sauce on it, but there's some truth to what's going on. This is not just one big lie, but we just don't know what's true and what's not. That's what I'm saying. So, Gio kind of gassed Tasha up with this. Do I think that Tasha talks to Nicki like that? I don't know. She could possibly talk to Nicki, or that's the part that gets me. I'm not sure about that, because I'm like, girl, if I haven't checked, I don't know. But if Nicki Minaj is still following her, that's the piece for me. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it, because I seen everybody was like, well, Madison. I don't think that it was Madison. You got to remember that night, Gio called Tasha K. Tasha K called me and tried to get me to be messy on Madison's time. So that's what I'm saying, bitch. What I do know is she called my phone that night. And that was the same day that she hit up Riley. So her and Gio was on the phone running it down. And we do know that they were all in talks of doing some sort of show together that did not pan through because Madison got her own shit going on. So who will be the common denominator to discuss these things and talk about a WeTV deal and a show deal and forging signatures and this, that, and the third? Gio has nothing to lose. He could sit and be messy. He was working with Ra. He was talking to Ra. He was communicating with Ra. That's what I think. All right. So, and then, what I also thought was interesting, I'm not going to harp on this too long, but I think that, I was going to get into her paying for bloggers, but I don't think I really want to even get into that. But I think it's very, very late that Tasha K has sent a blogger $200 just because she dragged Cardi B. So you guys want to talk about obsession? I've never paid a bitch to drag Tasha K. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about obsessed. I've never been that pressed about a bitch to pay somebody else. Ain't no hoe ever pressed me enough to come out of my wallet. Ain't no hoe ever pressed me. What you talking about, nigga? So you winos need to get it together because your girl is pressed. Bitch, I sound like a hater. Somebody said, bitch, do you see? I couldn't possibly. What? I'm a hater. What? For $200? Oh, bitch, I know you must don't watch this show. You think I'm mad about a bitch getting $200? You must don't watch this show, love. Keep watching. But anyway, did y'all not see what it said? $200 for you. You dragged the F out of Earthy's beat, Tasha K. You dragged her. Period. Let's get into that. So that's pressed. That's pressed. That's really pressed, okay? So you unwind that. What else was we going to talk about? Yeah, that's all I have to say. And that's that on that. Let's take some calls. 973-5674. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, so I think that Tasha K didn't get the information from anybody. I think she spoke to Maddie, and I think she spoke to Gio, and she formulated her own perception of what happened between Ra and Nikki. I think she's a whole liar. I don't even think she has a source, because usually when she talks to Nikki, she'll be like, oh, I spoke to Nikki, or...
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that she got it from Gio, because I know what she told me, and I don't have to lie. She told me on the phone, and then she confirmed it, and she posted what she. So I thought she was. I think she's a liar too. Let's just let that be clear. So when the bitch called me, I'm like, don't call me. You're a liar. I don't trust you. But she wasn't lying.
But what if she didn't really get it from Gio, but she heard something that he said on top of like other
Girl, I'm
stuff
trying to tell you.
I'm
trying to tell you. You're not listening. I'm trying to tell you that I talked to her that night, and Gio was telling her stuff because she called me. Like, she called me and she told me something about she literally wanted me to turn on Madison that night. So I'm not telling you guys something that I think. I'm telling you what I know.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, like, I'm not undermining what you're saying, but if she's a liar, then how do you know she's not lying and throwing Gio under the bus to create further drama? She probably did speak to him. I believe that, because I watched the live when he kept calling her. But what if he gave her tea and then said something that she put two and two together to create this tea, and then she just put it off and said he said it, because nobody fucks with him anyway, or nobody rocks with him. So to put a lie on Gio wouldn't be...
But she never said Gio. I'm the only one that said Gio. The narrative was being pushed that it was T.S. Madison because nobody thought about Gio, because nobody knew that Ra Ali was communicating with Gio when it came through for the show. Like, nobody knew that this is all about a WeTV deal, is what she's trying to say. The whole basis of this thing is Tasha K is upset because Ra Ali redid a story about Future. So she's trying to find a way to expose Ra Ali. So she's basically saying that Ra Ali wanted to get on site on TV. And by any means necessary, she was using Nicki Minaj, but along the ride was supposed to be Brooke and T.S. Madison to get this deal on WeTV. If you know your T.S. Madison history, all of T.S. Madison's deals and talkings about television are on WeTV. Gio is the manager who discusses these opportunities. Gio was her manager at the time. Gio was talking to Ra Ali. Gio called Tasha K that night. That same night, Tasha K messaged Ra Ali. This is what I'm saying to you. Tasha K messaged me after she got off the phone with Gio, and she messaged Ra Ali after she stopped talking to Gio.
But why was Tasha K making it seem like she was going to spill the tea about Ra Ali saying how she can't have kids? She made it seem like the tea was that she was talking about her fertility issues. So why is she now spilling the tea as if it's business related? I feel like she found that information out later.
Right.
Or she put two and two later.
No, right, exactly. That was just last Monday. That's why she aired it now.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of Gio saying that, or she took pieces of what Gio said and then made it into something else. Like, I know he called her that night, but I don't know if it was something. I'm just saying, for me, I don't believe he probably said something directly to her and gave her direct tea, or he was talking to her about tea in general, and she pulled from it what she wanted to. And when she talked to Madison, Madison probably told her some tea, and she pulled from it and then made this whole new thing about Ra Ali undermining Nikki or putting her name on deals and stuff, because she made it seem like it was about the fertility. So it's like you just creating a whole new tea. Like, I'm still remembering that you said she talked about her fertility. So why are you giving me new tea? So what about that?
Why is she listen? Why is she giving her new tea? Because she just got that tea Monday.
But
from Gio.
I know that. But
okay, I'm hanging up on you because you're not listening. I love you, babe. They sent me $50 to hang you up. She's not listening. That should go ahead and answer the question on why the fertility issues tea was probably not solid enough. But when she talked to Gio, she probably felt like she had some real tea. You notice that video came out quick. Girl, pay attention. Thank you, Lisa. You don't beg for anything. Here's the first 50 of the day. Shout out to you. Tell her goodbye. We ain't got time for this. I mean, this is all allegedly, but we got to put our thinking caps on. All right. 718-1253.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
Good.
You know, I've been watching you, and you need to be canceled.
Oh, okay. Why did you hang up? Oh, you the one that's mad. Girl, why you hang up? I got time for your retarded ass today. You been watching me, girl, and you called in with your stinking ass. 632-6787, you live on the air.
Hey, I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing. The haters are going to always hate when you're elevating above them.
Yes.
I feel like the Raw, the Cardi B, Tasha K, it's just a lot of negative energy on YouTube. It started out as being fun. You watch videos for enjoyment. And now it's just drama. When one person is elevating and doing good, here comes the drama knocking at the front door. So my thing is, I think it was a lot of gossiping off YouTube and stories created off a little bit of a story that was told through Gio or Ra or Tasha. And I feel like they're creating stories for clickbait. They're dragging out a little bit of tea and making it into 3 or 4 videos for the views.
Here's everybody has their own issue, which we all are. We are people. Gio's pissed because he can't stand Madison, and Tasha K. Really, it's not about Nikki, but Tasha K. is so enraged that Ra Ali has gotten this Future interview or whatever she did with Future triggered the shit out of Tasha. So it didn't, not a Nicki Minaj or nobody was going to be able to stop this. So as soon as she felt like she had adequate enough information, she was coming at Ra's neck, because we also have to remember she was supposed to be going on site. They reached out to her, but Tasha K, she feels as though I am Tasha K. Everybody, wants to come, and I know everybody needs me for engagement, and I don't need to go on their platform, because in the beginning they were having, just call in. And to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have did it either, because I'm not finna just call in and go give you no tea on your platform. Girl, I can do that on my own platform. However, on site is growing. You can tell that they're getting a budget behind them, things like that. So now they're becoming a competitor in this market. And so now Tasha K, and then they pulled up another YouTuber that's in this sector. Okay. And so now Tasha K is throwing shade at that YouTuber because she sees an opportunity and she capitalized on it, as she should. And so it comes into Tasha K does not like any sort of competition. in any facet. That's why she starts yelling, I'm the queen of this, and I got these numbers, it's X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third. But she didn't expect on site to grow the way that it did. She didn't expect it to, have a sense of credibility, and she was pissed when Ra Ali did whatever she did with the Future interview, which I think that Ra should keep doing that because it's business, and you shouldn't be taking business personal. Remember, that's what they always told me.
I love you. Just
I
keep
love you
doing
too.
what you're doing. I hope you have a great week ahead.
You too. Thank you, caller. Bye. Oh, and you know what? I wanna let everybody know this, and I'm gonna talk shit to y'all, but I love y'all. I'm talking to all my content creators. I'm talking to the ones that matter. So I'm talking to the ones that I've gotten into it with. I'm talking to y'all. I love all y'all, but I'm finna talk some shit to y'all. Well, I'm really talking shit to y'all fan bases. Y'all see. I've gotten into it with all of y'all. See, I'm not gonna get up here. They want me to get up here and talk about the Millie stuff. I'm not about to get up here and drag that because that's not my fight. That's not my business. But my thing is this: I've warned all y'all. I fought all you hoes about behind her, and y'all was all caping for that bitch at one point. And remember how all y'all? Yeah, I'm finna toot my horn now because remember all y'all was saying that this is Armon is this, Armon is that, and this, that, and the third, and these girls fall like dominoes. When you sit back and relax and just watch, you'll know that I don't ever have to lie on their bitch. And I've never been a hater. And eventually, if you wait long enough, the bitch will cross you too. So when your fans and all these different people's fans, they coming for me. And now it's like, well, now our mom was right. Well, yeah. Yes. Oh, yes, I was. Now, but on the flip side, it's a compliment. And here's why it's a compliment. Well, I think that everybody that is falling out with Tasha K at this point should be proud of themselves, and they should give themselves a round of applause. Because I see a lot of people saying that Tasha K is falling out with anybody, and anybody that's affiliated with her and associated with her in any kind of way, especially if you are working with her or working underneath her. I want you to watch this, and I want you to hold on to this. And I want you to really listen to this. You might not like me, but I really want you to let this set in. I want you to listen really closely. I don't want you to think about all the people that she's fallen out with. If you work, and this is for those who work with her. These are mentees. These are all of those people close to her, bloggers that are getting trained by her. I don't know how many of you guys are, whatever. But I want you to think people that's taking her classes. I want you to understand this. Think about this one thing. Don't think about all the people she's fallen out with. But you got to think about, why hasn't she fallen out with you yet? Okay? Let that sink in. Because if you think about all the people that she's fallen out with, me, Lovely T, Candace, Nick at Night, Millie now, like just people. All of us have one thing in common. We are all fucking leaders. And we all have our own thing going, and nobody's going to sit and blow under her, and nobody's going to be her fucking co-host or sidekick. And the minute you go against the grain or have an opinion or want to elevate past the ceiling and you become competition, she's going to fucking cross you. So if she hasn't crossed you yet, you ain't no damn competition. She don't think you that good. Stupid. Because she keeps weak-minded people around her. Because they don't want to go past the ceiling. Because past the ceiling, you will never elevate past her. The minute you try to elevate up to her level or past her, she will cut you down. Oh, yeah. So anybody that she keeps around her is because they're good at being complacent. So for all those people that she's crossed and fallen out with, take it as a compliment. We motherfucking bosses over here and she knows it. Be original, bitch. All right. Let's take another call. 619-4205.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
I see that other guy's out today.
Oh,
Huh.
right. Who's the other guy?
There he go. I haven't named him yet, but when he arrives, you feel it.
Talk to me nice.
But I hit you in your inbox last night. I have some time on my hands because I'm recovering from a surgery. So I've been kind of like watching the YouTube streets a little bit because I'm bored and I got some insomnia going on. But first I want to say a few things. So the last live that you did, every time after you do a live that I know is controversial, I go on over to your fan YouTube pages down that alley and look what people saying, because you can kind of catch some extra tea when you go on down to your fan pages and figure out what's going on. So she was over there on the other guy's live. I won't say names if you don't want me to.
No, please
and
don't. We're not giving any cockeyed clout tonight.
Perfect. And she kept dropping Gio's name. Like, oh, I got to leave out of here, Gio's calling. Oh, I got to leave out of here, Gio's calling. And I put that in the back of my mind, like, why do you got to say that? That's weird. Nobody does that. Right. Why do you have to keep announcing that Gio is calling? That's weird, right? So then, after all that blew over, I noticed that around like maybe 3, 4 o'clock in the morning her time, she put up a post saying how she's exposing somebody and saying how she gave information to you. That post went up and came down quick, right? So now yesterday, I'm watching this video of her. Number one thing I noticed is, with the Meg Thee Stallion situation, she didn't come with no receipts. She just threatened because she didn't really have no receipts. I feel like she started off with the Kenneth Petty being an SO first to draw people in and to make her think that the information may have came from off Nikki in with certain things. I think Nikki may have told her something, but I don't think Nikki told her everything. But I think starting off with that story and defending Nikki made it seem like, they friends and Nikki is bridging the gap. But when she kept talking and she kept screaming, well, this didn't come from T.S. Madison, I knew it came from Gio.
Right, because it was she gave it away. She gave it away.
Yes. Because why does she need to keep saying Gio's on the line? Not once, Armon, not twice, Armon. She kept.
And why does she keep needing to insinuate that it didn't come from T.S. Madison? Yep. But we know it. Okay, it didn't come from T.S. Madison, but it came from around T.S. Madison.
And then what was the purpose of a tweet saying, I gave this information to Armon Wiggins? What was the purpose of that? And you sat on it for a day or so because you hadn't said anything. And trust me, I've been stalking the YouTube so I could see if you were going to say something about what she gave you or whatever, but you didn't say anything. So that's why I believe everything that you say, it lines up so well and so perfectly, even with the Riley thing. Do I think it's about a story? Yes and no. I think that Tasha K has figured out that anything attached to Nikki, get her views and get her more attention. She got the algorithm. She know how to get people in there with her. So I think that's what it is. She appealed to the barbs when she talked about Nikki. Don't know if it's really a real problem or how deep it is. I feel like it was another I talked to Nikki situation going on with her. You know what I'm saying? So yes. It was just weird watching it all unfold. Like, something ain't right. And I wonder what's the piece that's missing, because something missing.
Well, the piece that's missing for me, I feel like, I feel like at the same time, if I'm just being honest with you, the piece that's missing is Nicki Minaj is a fool for ever associating with her, and Tasha K is capitalizing off of it, and you can't be mad at that. That's the piece that's missing.
You can't at all. And like I said, and somebody said that she kept the same energy when talking about Kenneth Petty and the SO. Not really. Now, when you talk about that, I never comment on it because I understand that there's levels to the SO, and I don't feel like arguing about it with certain people in a chat about it because people got how they feel about it. So I don't ever say nothing about it. But even when she did that video, she broke down the story, but she kept calling him the R word. She kept doing it. A little bit of salt in the wound, but telling the story too. Like she tread light. And that second to me, Tasha K lost a little bit of her credibility because I see that when they come to Nicki Minaj, she pulling them blows. And I noticed that. She always say, these celebrities, I'm for the people. Now, she pulling the blow a little bit when it comes to Nicki.
Oh, no. Nicki Minaj, the way she was riding Nicki Minaj did and that Kenneth Petty, I'm like, oh, my God. She got pregnant twice. Once from Nicki and one from Kenneth. And that commentary, I'm like, oh, my. I felt like that was Nicki talking to me. But I'm telling you, the reason why I felt, like I said earlier, it's two things. Either Nicki Minaj is talking to her, or she knew she was going to pull that BS with Ra Ali. So in order to smooth things over with Nicki, she knew, let me get on Nicki's good side and talk amazing about her husband and defend him, because that's all Nicki really cares about at the end of the day. So, it's let's soften the blow. Tasha K is not dumb. I'm here for it. Because listen, I know how she is. Y'all just catching up. I've been saying this for 29 days. Remember, or 2 years. However they do it. You know, y'all niggas are just falling in line. I figured it out early.
You've been said. I called like months back and said you said she's fickle. And ever since then, I started paying attention to the way she moves and how her chest pieces move and what she do. Like it was one video where she broke down exclusive versus something else. And I'm just like, ooh, she gets upset if anybody's ahead. And I noticed that about her. She gets intimidated very easy, and I noticed that. But I also want to comment on Nicki and the blog. You know, they say it's a relationship with her and the blog. How she formed relationships with people so that they won't dog her on the blogs. You know, I see Armon. I watch it with the Shade Room. The Shade Room do not post Nicki slander. There is very few times that they do. You know, and I'm just like, did Tasha K become also a non-Nicki slander page? Like, what is going on here? Like, it's intriguing me. I swear.
That's until Tasha K might have some information. That's until she gets what she wants out of Nicki, or she doesn't. But right now, it doesn't behoove her to go against Nicki right now, because Tasha K needs some sort of celebrity allies, and Nicki Minaj is a big ally for her. So if she can still use that right now, she knows it's easier for her to go against Cardi B, because it's right now it's easy. It's a good thing for women, black women. It's the Cardi B hate train is very strong. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? But Nicki Minaj, you go against Nicki, those fans are going to dog you. So Tasha K has burnt so many bridges with people. It's like, then if you burn the Nicki bridge, it's like, girl, nobody likes you.
Yeah. And I feel like this our last thought. I feel like the reason that she threw TS under the bus so bad is because TS didn't have an Armon bashing session.
Yes.
You could tell that. You could tell with Neek, and you could tell with you, the way them interviews questions were set up, it was a conversation behind the scenes before that camera got shut on.
Yes.
You could tell. And the more Tasha drunk, the more I was able to tell, like, oh, yeah, they was talking about it behind the scenes. That's why these questions are laid out like this. But I know TS knew better. And that's something that struck me, too. TS knew better. Like, not to do that, but it's just interesting. I need to
and that's why I knew that TS did not go and air Nicki out to Tasha K, because TS didn't even get messy when she could have been very messy on My Time. TS is very much so focused on where she's going. You get what I'm saying? So she is that, like, TS watches everything. And in my mind, I knew TS knew that Tasha K, in my mind, because TS had to have, if she watched all the videos, she knew that Tasha K had already said that she didn't even fool with her like that off of the receipts I posted, but Madison still went up there and played chess with her.
Yes, she did.
So this is I'm learning how these hoes really move. But then when she kept saying Geo, and I'm like, ain't nobody busting this open. Geo is the missing link, and hence the reason why the narrative changed from, oh, Nicki's having fertility issues, to now a WeTV deal. If you know your Madison Geo history, anything WeTV has Madison attached to it. So if it wasn't Madison talking about it, it was Geo giving her the information to Ra Ali about Ra Ali and all this stuff. That's what it was. So boom.
And I believe that. But I just wanted to tell you, just keep on going. I'm watching. I'm connected. I peep that. And
Thank
people
you.
like down the credibility of it. The one thing I noticed about you, you don't say things out loud that you can't repeat or go back to.
Period.
You really good about that. You really good about that. So I don't understand if she said to the world that she called you. She posted it and she deleted it.
I know what
All
she
y'all gotta
said
do is
to
walk
me.
down these street alleys. Yeah. So, but all right, boo. Have
Thank
a good
you.
day.
All right, bye. All right, okay, so we got to take a 9608, and then who we got after that? Okay, so 9608. We got $100 up here. Listen, I can't twerk. Oh, he said he talked to her that night. He is giving you a fact on how you don't get that. Right, exactly. Thank you for the $50. However, I have my boyfriend's Yeezy sweatpants on. So if I bust a hole in these Yeezy pants, girl, that'd be infamy. So I cannot bust a hole in these Yeezys. Okay, I got on some designer sweatpants today, and they're not mine, and my man's. So I cannot bust a hole in the Yeezys because I'm not even supposed to have these on. Okay, I would love to twerk for y'all, but we're gonna have to wait till I get some more sweatpants because I done ripped a hole in literally all of my sweatpants playing with y'all. All right. No cap. 9608. Okay. Hold on. Okay. 9608. You live on the air.
Hey, Armon. How are you doing today?
What's going on? I'm doing good.
Okay. I feel like the common denominator in all this is Nikki, but
Okay.
I also want to point out the fact of what if Tasha K did tell Nikki about the future interview and Nikki undercutted her and gave it to Ra Ali? I also feel as if Tasha K is going to do whatever she has to do to keep that relationship with Nikki by any means necessary. Because when she was talking about the SO, let's be honest, she was caping for him.
I mean,
And tell these people in the chat that are being
flying.
negative to put
She
some
was.
fucking respect on your name because Armon
Oh wait, go ahead, babe.
caping. She put on her Superman cape
Yes, she
for
did.
him when she did the video. And let's be honest, she only did that because she's trying to keep that contact with Nikki. She's trying to have that relationship with Nikki. And I feel like she's doing that and she wants that relationship with Nikki because Lovely T has that relationship with Cardi. So she's trying to kind of have her alliance as well. So that's how I look at it. Because what type of person defends the SO? Everything that came out of her mouth, it sounded exactly something like Nikki would say.
Had that
So
been
I feel
Cardi
like
B, had that
Nikki
been
got in her
Cardi
ear.
B, had that been Cardi B, had that been Offset, she would
would
be,
drag her-
she would have
She
been,
would still be on live right now.
she would be
dragging
live
her.
every day, dragging that. So and
The live would have never ended. She would still be live now.
that's what I'm saying, and that's when I have to look at Tasha K because yesterday, usually I at one point I was like, girl, she's my spirit animal. Like I see how she goes in, but with this, I'm like, girl, I was not expecting. She was in rare form yesterday with that cape. That was some rare. I have never seen her cape out like that. She lost a little bit of respect for me like that because I won't believe
Just
anything
like
she
when
say
she did
Nicki
that
Minaj
one-
related ever. I won't. She is.
With
I won't
Wendy.
believe anything. I won't believe anything because it's just she just S on my chest.
But remember when she did that one about Wendy, when she dragged Wendy and Kevin? Yes. But remember when she did that one with Wendy, she was dragging Wendy and Kelvin, and then she turned around and she started dragging Wendy. And it was like, wait a minute, why did she switch it up? And it's like she did that all of a sudden with this Nikki situation. So I feel like
yeah,
she's
because
trying
then
to have an alliance no matter
with that
what.
because
And she
Kelvin
wants
started
that
talking to
alliance
her
with Nikki,
because
so that
Ke-
way people will believe her.
yes.
Yes.
Well, thank you, caller.
Yeah, I feel like Nikki is the common denominator.
Me too.
I feel like Nikki is messy. Thank you.
Yes, I feel like that too. I feel like Nikki is a little bit messy. I feel like if Nikki, I haven't looked at that. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. I'll read it later. But I feel like if Nikki is still following her, girl, Nikki is very, very messy. Period. Like that's very, very messy. And if Nikki is not following her, then Nikki don't fool with her. And Tasha K is just using the fact that we know that they've talked before, but I wouldn't believe anything that Tasha is saying in regards to this. So, and that would be the best thing for Nikki to do is to unfollow her, because by following her, it is a silent, cosign, by saying, or silent endorsement of the things that Tasha K is saying, and especially if she's using her name, saying that she has the exclusive information. So y'all let me know. I'm sure y'all will be DMing me and letting me know what's going on with that. But girl, she got me blocked, so I don't know. And I don't take the time to go try to dig. All right, 226-1214. You live on the air.
Hello, Armon.
Hey.
Hey, it's been a while, but I have been watching and supporting.
Thank you.
I just think that I'm going to take a different outlook on this. I feel like Nikki is helping Tasha with this, because whenever she has bad press, she likes to do like PR stunts. And I feel like she has to have Tasha's blessing with this, or otherwise Tasha wouldn't have done it. And the way she came across using the same language that Nikki uses, like, oh, he was 15, she was 16, like little things like that come from Nikki. I feel like she was doing that because that's what Nikki wants. It's like to kind of distract from, all the bad press that's happening with Kenneth,
Well, right. And that's why I said it was like a give or take, because she went and caked for Nikki with that Kenneth piece. But then Tasha had a bigger vendetta, which was to go and drag out Ra Ali, because she was mad that Ra Ali did that Future story. That was her bigger plan.
Yeah, and I think that Nikki gave her that because she's not friends with Ra. I don't believe for a second that they're friends.
I don't believe that either. That's when I call bullshit over there at the on-site Ra Ali camp. I don't feel like y'all just friends like that. That's neither one of these sides are gonna bullshit me. Like, you're not finna bullshit me and act like you and Nicki Minaj are over here just cool when you're not. So stop playing.
And you definitely were right when you say that. Like, she definitely befriends certain YouTubers so that they have, like, whenever there's beef, they're like kind of pro Tasha K in a way. Whenever she had her little beef with like Lovely T or with you, and then now everyone's shocked that she's apparently, a little vindictive, a little caring about having exclusives, doesn't want competition. She has all these little issues, and then she kind of pretends like she cares about helping other small Black YouTubers, but she so easily like throws them under the bus when it fits her agenda and they're not like conforming. Like, she has to have the exclusive. She has to be the one breaking stories. Yes. And if you are anywhere near that, like, she gets mad.
Period.
It's clear.
All facts. Thank you, caller.
No problem. Thanks.
All right. Let me see where we over an hour. All right. Let me see where our subscribers. Have you guys all subscribed yet? If you haven't done so, it's time to hit that subscribe button. If we haven't, or I'm not taking no more calls, we overtime. Okay. We are overtime and underpaid. All right. We need at least 100 subscribers to subscribe right now. I'll take one more. If we don't have 100 subscribers, subscribe right now. I'm ending the live. All right. Yes. We don't beg for cash. We beg for subscribers. If whatever y'all want to say. 718-1253. You're live on the air.
I'm back, Armon.
Hey. Okay. What's going on?
And I have something to say to you. I work for the New York Post. I have a small column with 1 million followers.
Okay.
And I decided to do commentary on your YouTubers, and you've been chosen.
Okay.
I want to say to you, whether Tasha K is full of lies, full of this, full of that, she's winning.
Okay.
That bitch bad.
Okay.
Truly, she's bad. Ra Ali needs to be canceled, because if you have to read from a cue card, you might as well hang it up. I watch you. I'm not a subscriber. I'm not a fan. I watch all of y'all. My job is to watch y'all and determine on whether I'm going to post you, write you, or erase you.
Mm-hmm.
My thing with you is, I'm not saying that you're a hater.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that, because you do great commentary too. But some of your ways and the way you describe people and say your things is really harmful and disrespectful. Y'all out there competing and competition. That's what y'all supposed to do. Y'all YouTubers. But to bring somebody down, do your YouTuber. Do what you do. Don't put this one down and say this and say that.
So break it down. What did I say? What are you talking about, ma'am?
I want you to unbutton that last button and fix your mustache. If you don't live in New York City, I suggest that you pull up New York Post on Thursday and you'll see my commentary. Have a nice day.
Wait, no, don't leave. You want me to wait? Listen, you don't like me. You're not a fan. You're not a subscriber, and you got 1 million people on the New York Post, right? And you are writing about me, and you called me twice. You called me twice. Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Well, I'm going to fix my mustache when I go to the barbershop. In California, this is how we wear our button-ups. Baby, you sound 150 years old, and you sound like you've been smoking a bunch of Newports or Virginia Slims your whole life. And bitch, you know you lying. You ain't got a new nothing in the New York Post because you ain't got enough time to be sitting here talking to me, ma'am. And I'm not finna go back and forth with you because you sound like you on a breath machine. Okay? So, with that being said, you don't have to be a fan, but thanks for your click. Thanks for your view. Thanks for your commentary. And thanks for your write-up in the New York Post, bitch. Email me and I'll send you a picture. But anywho, let me check the subscriber. Well, we didn't make it after the lady dragged me. But I love you all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the post. And then again, to all the other content creators that are, falling out with this different individual, understand that, girl, it's a part of the game. Now you have transitioned into your own lane. You're doing your thing. And now, you cannot be bought. It's freeing not to have to sit up under somebody's titty because now you're really competing. And not for nothing, girl. Shout out to Tasha for taking a stance and saying what she wants to say. I can't stand her, but I don't. But I mean, it is what it is. That's what she wanted to say. That was her truth. That's what it was. I feel like I don't feel like Ra Ali is being completely truthful either. I feel like they both lying to a certain degree. So, bitch, I'm not really on either one of their sides because I feel like both sides is full of shit. Ra is making it seem like, girl, everything is peaches and rainbows, which is a fucking lie. And Tasha making it seem like but that shit, I'm like, I don't know though. Like if she's sitting there right on the phone with Nicki, because the way that she caped for Kenneth Petty, it felt like Nicki Minaj wrote that and sent that to her. Like that's the only piece. But we'll soon find out. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. And until next time, I love you all. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, you guys can follow me on the Armon Wiggins Show at gmail.com. Oh, and on my spiritual channel. Listen. For the people that care, let me go to that YouTube channel. Can we get some on my tarot channel? I know a lot of y'all be trying to call us like bad things over there because we do spiritual reads and stuff. But hey, I got some new cards today, y'all, and I'm really, really excited about it. And I want y'all to I need some more subscribers over there. We're trying to hit 5,000. So if you like those kind of things over there and we get a good amount of subscribers over there, I will do some live reads today, okay? So let me know if you guys are interested. Please subscribe to that channel. And we're going to get into some things, all right? So we need at least 400 of y'all to subscribe over there. All right. I love y'all. Till next time, keep that same energy and I'll see you soon. Bye.